Game 6 as the Oklahoma City Thunder visit the San Antonio Spurs.
Or the Thunder heading back to the NBA Finals. Good evening, everyone. Thanks from a third trip to the NBA Finals since the franchise moved from Spring Game 6.
Jay, good to see.
December 10th of 2022. Pivotal games. Julian Champagnie.
He was locked in from behind that three-point line.
He was 4 of 8 from deep. Chet Holmgren on the outside. Spurs have gotten off to some really good starts in this series. McCain sees 2. Kept the dribble alive. Hartenstein's patented shot. It was regularity.
And he is doing it consistently. No issues. Even though he's shooting higher, he is knocking it down.
How about McCain keeping his dribble, getting into the paint, collapsing that defense.
Wembanyama going to look from deep. Didn't hit one.
Chasing Jamal.
He has to be aggressive, Reg. Whenever he's aggressive, it sets the tone for his team.
McCain attacking Fox. He had space. Wemby was away. Comes up, kept alive to Holmgren for 3. Fight for that rebound. It'll go.
They do not want to disrupt the flow this young team had last game.
Wembanyama called for that right away. After the timeout, Stephon Castle assisting on all 3 field goals for the Spurs. Hartenstein rolls. Lou Dort from the corner. Knocks down that 3. Dort in game 5 as he hit a 3-pointer in the first half of that one.
And you got to give Coach Degnaud and the staff credit for that. After timeout play, knew where the open shot would be.
Castle, good patience in the paint.
To Victor on that side screen and roll. That's just a straight path to the cup.
Spurs have made all 4 field goals. Hartenstein, another one. Push shot, rattles around.
Well, they took a page out of San Antonio's book and brought 2 bigs up in the pick and roll.
Just an intended approach. Wembanyama grabbing this game with much more force early on. Guarded by Dort, clock at 6. Taking his time. Holmgren lurking. Vassell 3. First miss by, he's been terrific. Top rebounder in the series. Holmgren attacking in the paint with Wembanyama there. Trying the wraparound. Hartenstein blocked by West.
Chet's got to shoot the basketball when he gets into the paint.
Champagnie. After hitting their first 4, 3 of 6 in the field. Neither team has turned it over. There was a problem at the start of game 5 both ways. Dort, usually not from that part of the court with his 3s. Mostly the goal percentage up. Off the window, no. Champagnie, nice shot fake. Still 7 to shoot. Wembanyama's got both bigs on that side. Swing it, Champagnie, not a clean catch and a travel. There you see it start game 6.
Love the consistency from Wemby.
Another one from Hartenstein. This one is off. It's 4 minutes.
And that was a couple feet outside the comfort range of Hartenstein.
Wembanyama says, I don't need anything here. We'll go one-on-one. Holmgren's waiting. Wemby's turning. For 2. 3 of 8. Knocks his first one down. Jalen Williams came in. Wembanyama shoots over him. J-Dub, the All-NBA performer. But this Jalen Williams had a good series. McCain going quick. Couldn't get his balance. Dort trying to draw the chip. Did not. Wemby sees 3. Finds Castle. A lot of bodies down and a foul call. Castle will come to the free throw line where he's been quite good in this series. 30 of 35.
And guys, that's going to be something to watch. When we were speaking with Coach Degnaud here, if the Thunder want to end this series.
The Spurs play fast at home. They already took out Fox to get him a sub, getting winded with the pace they want to play at.
Dylan Harper guarding Alex Caruso. Both came in at that whistle. Caruso dribble kept alive. Castle closes out Williams. Still 8 to shoot. Vassell defends the back-to-back MVP. Gilgeous Alexander, toe on the tape. It's a 2. Look at it. Vassell lost him. Block for Wemby. Holmgren read it. Turns him over. Williams to the corner. Caruso. This is the 3. Harper's first. Wide left. Dort gets to the middle, shoots quick before Wembanyama gets up. But the Thunder, good transition. Dort took it away.
Dort was on the backside.
All even at 14. Caruso guarding Castle. Wembanyama now trying to post up on Jalen Williams. Catches outside the paint. Castle late clock, got to shoot. That hold. They've only made one of their last 7. And we've got a whistle.
Reggie's over here throwing up 3.
I'm going with Tyler Ford is doing.
Tyler Ford.
All right.
It was right under my nose.
Tyler Ford is saying.
That's why you're in the award winner.
Okay.
You do right from the start.
That was last game. Turn over here. Wembanyama's going to check it. With Cornet in, double screen at the top. Thunder wanted to call on that. Vassell hits a 3. Dort, quick triple. Rebound Holmgren. No Wemby. They look to go inside. Holmgren is fouled.
You're open, being one of those guys that's going to be an X factor in that starting lineup.
You have to be a fearless shooter at least.
It's got Case and Wallace and Caruso both off the bench in the game with him now. As Wallace has started during the year. Started 58 games in this OKC team. Now coming off the bench as McCain has started. Vassell.
5 action up top. Anytime that Harper can get downhill into the paint, collapse that defense, something special is going to happen for San Antonio.
Get it out of SGA's hands and punch it out of bounds. A 17-point-a-game score to return.
And another ball handler. See, this takes a lot of pressure off SGA to control the game.
And you get a guy who scored 40 in a finals game last year against the Pacers. No moment too big. Gilgeous-Alexander's up. Vassell. The spoof from the top. Caruso's quick hand knocked it away. Johnson. The Spurs. Caruso. Nobody stopped the ball, and Caruso's got 2.
That offensive rebound, so it gave Caruso a free run to the basket. Good D right there by Wallace.
K-Dub runs down the left side. Hartenstein gets it to him. That left leg wrapped up with that hamstring injury. Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. It's off. Harper accelerates at Wallace. Wallace gets hands in there to tie it up, and he takes it away. 2-on-1. SGA and Caruso. Vassell. Boy, Vassell's playing a quarter. Harper lines it up. Knocks it down.
By SGA and tips it off after that.
J-Dub gets fouled by Harper. Here's Zora.
I asked SGA, when is he going to think he's had a good game in this series? And he answered with, when I had a good game. But of course, we know him as Socrates.
He did. It's in-depth until always good stuff. That one was a special one, but that's the way they feel about the huge imprint on it. Jalen Williams, all-star, 3rd-team All-NBA, back in the lineup off the bench, gets a point on that trip. Thunder have not led. De'Aaron Fox, who's been working through an ankle injury for most of this series. Hartenstein was holding.
They always catch the second, Mike.
So much clutching and grabbing inside. Harper, quick elevation. You can see how strong he is.
And you expect involved in action to get great opportunities for their teams.
There's a hand. SGA tries to lob for Hartenstein.
Side pick and rolls. Hartenstein with a nice finish.
Wembanyama back in next dead ball. They were up 1 when he went out. They're up 8 now. Champagny turned away. Keldon Johnson goes strong inside to finish. 4 Spurs have 5 or more points in this first quarter. So they've answered the bell in this elimination opener. Gilgeous-Alexander trying to turn. Does it hits. 6 field goal attempts in this first quarter for SGA. He's got a half dozen points. Fox sees Hartenstein, lobs it to Cornet. Caruso, Hartenstein screen, wasn't ready to shoot. Fox pushing J-Dub. Williams lost it, out of bounds. Wembanyama back in. Stephon Castle came in. Fox, Kendrick Williams just off the bench fighting for it on the deck. And those two will jump it up. Four, and a blessing for Luke Cornett on the sideline. Cornett had his best game of the series. Of course, they were invited back for 6. Wembanyama, a three! SGA off the rim, no. Spurs going for the Spurs. 8 threes here in the first. The most in the play-by-play era going back to the late 90s. Is there another one? Fox lines it up. Air ball. Champagny saves it. 1 second difference in the clock. Wemby. Castle. Got it. Just beat the clock. Williams long heave ends this first quarter. The Spurs. But players have had their first offense of not speaking to the media after a playoff game. They get you updated on everything that happened at the end of 5. New stories being written here in Game 6. But San Antonio's threes and their energy and their defense to start the second.
And J-Dub already out the game, so you see he's playing in 3-minute bursts.
Wembanyama is just one dig.
And where has he established himself? Yes, he's made the threes, but now that has loosened it up so he can get into the paint. Nice back cut there by Chet.
Well, he sees Castle and Wembanyama. Somebody open somewhere. Swing finds Caruso inside for 2.
Defenders jump. Nice finish.
He's got 4. Remember, he did not score here in Game 4. Came back with 22 points in Game 5. He's guarding the veteran Harrison.
This is the flexibility that Wemby always shows you, right? And there was a little McCain trying to create space, just couldn't do it. And look at the spin move, and how about this, Jamal? Beautiful left finish.
Goal already more than the 4 he made in all of Game 5. Fox got to go. Clock at 4 from deep. Everybody crashing the glass. You know it's a Game 6. 4 bodies around the rim. McCain looking to heat up. Yama's going to step into one. Discard of Castle as Holmgren rebounds. Fans want to call. They get none. Holmgren the pitch. McCain looking for the basket again. Haitian Wallace.
That weak side help.
Holmgren challenges Castle. He's called for the foul. Blocks it with his forearm sometimes.
They're thinking about every time they get into the paint, where's number 1? And now they're hesitating, making bad decisions.
On a few seasons back, number 4 overall pick from the draft 2 years ago, the Rookie of the Year. Dylan Harper hounding Caruso. Got rid of it. Wild shot as Wembanyama came over. Caruso wanted the foul. Castle tries the wild finish. To the cheek. It's all lined up. Shot almost lined up. Holmgren inside. Wembanyama went to get them.
Nice offensive rebounding right there.
Wembanyama the screen, the roll. Caruso gets in front of Champagny. Clock at 5. Wemby wants to go. Trying to draw the foul. It's going to be on the deck. Holmgren got the hand in the back, and Wembanyama the takeout.
Just play on. In the words of the great Reginald Miller, play on.
Play on.
Harper.
And loving the start here by Dylan Harper. That leg was bothering him, but what a great start offensively here by Harper.
But he's aggressive, Reg. They need him to be aggressive. He's one of those guys that can provide such a spark for him.
Trapped in the corner, Holmgren comes out. Wemby steps up. Mason Wallace uses the rim to finish timeout. In golf, legend, short game. He's a terrific player. Look forward to seeing him in that American Century, which is the week before the Open Championship. So many great athletes play in that out in Lake Tahoe. Spurs are plus 11 here in Game 6. Castle working inside. McCain, second straight game of the start. Not bashful.
McCain every single time with some type of screen and roll to create offense. And McCain saying, I'm going to be as aggressive as I can while I'm out here. The game of chess.
Castle, good fake to the left. 3 up Harper. Clock at 5. Caruso closing in. Good defense.
He's ready for the big-time moment.
Jason Wallace responds with a 3.
The Thunder, though, can they string some stops together? Right now, the Spurs trading baskets with them.
Shooting 53% here, Reds, in this first half. Champagny, Peace, Holmgren gets the block. Lob to Champ running the floor, no Wemby, so they go inside. Holmgren gets it to go.
The answers, right? They can go on a defensive run, they can go on an offensive run. That's what champions do.
Vassell keeps the Spurs here in Game 6. Williams, wide open look.
And those are the threes. Jay Will has been at home, and yet he had that huge Game 3 here from 3.
Castle really strong with the ball to keep it. This is the 3. And Wallace rattles one in.
Left the corner defender to help.
Now here on the outside, on the Thunder.
I don't know. Everyone's wondering what kind of response we would get from the Defensive Player of the Year. Well, it's been his offense tonight. So aggressive. 8 field goal attempts. All
back in, so does J-Dub, Jalen Williams. The foul on Holmgren was his 2nd. It's the 4th team foul on the Thunder, none on the Spurs. As we approach the halfway mark here in quarter number 2. Up the screens at the top. Sends Harper to the basket. Already a dozen points. Vegas Alexander has a half dozen so far. Lob Hartenstein. Had it up quick before Wemby was up. Harper to the net. De'Aaron Fox. Nothing there. Harper joins the play. Look, feeling it. Finding fellow rookie Bryant. Around it goes to Wembanyama. Works his way. Strolls in.
We've been calling for him to show up to the party, attacking the basket. And then Wemby shows the ball, shows the up fake, and then puts the teardrop in.
Better record than the Knicks, who breezed through their Eastern Conference final to beat Cleveland. Got back to work practicing today, awaiting an opponent for Spurs lead here by 10, trying to force a Game 7, which will be on Saturday night in Oklahoma City. Wembanyama from the elbow, got it again.
pass with the elbow to raise up above you.
It's the first Spurs title of the 5, won in '99, won it in 5 at Madison Square Garden. J-Dub back on the floor to the other Jalen Williams. It is a
nice job, though, by the Spurs running them off the three-point line, though.
And Jay Wills guarding Wemby. And Victor is making sure it goes through his hands here tonight. Missed that one, down 10.
Carter Bryant in the game just for this, to guard SGA and try to make things tough for him.
Gordon from the outside. That's off, and Harper gets the 2 rookies on the floor. Wemby. Y'all okay with that shot?
Absolutely. Any shot with him right now. Be aggressive. I think it sets the tone, and it puts him in the mindset he needs.
3 of 6 from deep. On the handoff. There are too many here.
And look at the length there on that deflection by Wemby.
His name down there.
Look at the pressure on SGA. Everything is difficult 40 feet away from the rim.
And late clock,
And shot clock violation.